Hey there, person watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel, Divine Femme Tarot 888. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It's nice to see you. So tonight, I thought I would do a general energy check just to see what you may need to know, what is around you, and what you need to be aware of. So spirit guides and angels, please shield me, cover me, and protect me throughout this reading and beyond. Divine, give me clear and accurate messages for the person watching. Also, I'd like to take a moment and say thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so the next time I drop a video, you will be notified. Also, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And shout out to all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you for all the likes and shares, and especially the comments, so keep them coming. So let's get into this. Spirit guides and angels, what does my person need to know? I'm using a different deck today. I kind of shuffled out some of my decks. So let's get some new energy in here and see what's going on. This is called the Truth Oracle deck. So we'll start out with this and see what it has to say, okay? Let's see. What does my person watching need to know for their highest good? What does my person watching need to know for their highest good? This deck usually is a little sticky, but that's okay. We'll work it out. What does my person watching need to know for their highest good? Give me messages. Let's see. Oh, rolling the dice. Oh my God. Okay, taking a chance, taking a risk, and leap of faith. Ooh, somebody wants to take a chance with you, person watching, right? They might risk it all for you. Wow, what's going on? Okay, someone wants to take a chance. I think that came out in the other deck and maybe the last reading or the reading before. So yeah, we probably have this feisty energy still going on. Let's see what's happening. What does my person watching need to know? What does my person watching need to know for their highest good? Let's see. What does this one say? Let's see. Photograph, and home. Okay, so refuge, bonding, and heaven. Photos, cards, and souvenirs. Ooh. Okay, so we got a photograph. Maybe somebody is looking through your phone. Maybe somebody's trying to get some information. You could have gone on a vacation or a trip with this person and they're kind of reminiscing about it. I also got home, so they feel very at home with you. I feel like this person really does want to be around you. They feel like it's their refuge. They feel like it's heaven when they're with you. Okay, so this isn't so bad. Let's see. This is okay. I'm a little nervous, but this is okay. So far, so good. Empty room. What? Empty room? Occupancy. This is weird. Occupancy, no place, the end. Are you serious? See why I was nervous? See why I was nervous? Ugh. Empty room. Guys, somebody's moving out. Jeez. Okay, so now I'm starting to think that somebody rolled the dice, right? Somebody may have moved in with somebody. Somebody, I think, reminisces about you a lot. I think that you feel like home to them, but then I also feel like, again, we got empty room and then we got home, right? So I feel like they either took a leap of faith with you and moved in with you, right? And now something happened. Maybe you found something on their phone. Maybe they hacked your phone, vice versa. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Switch the roles if you need to. And either you were living with this person or this person was living with somebody else, and now that's completely ending. So we got kind of two different scenarios here. Whoa, did you see all those cards that just tried to fall out? They got a lot to say. Let's see. What's going on? What is the truth? What is the truth about this situation? Cold, cool down. I thought it said cold, something else. Cool down, calm, pause, and solidification. Yeah. This relationship or this situationship or this marriage is cooling down, definitely. Again, somebody's moving out. Somebody's putting the brakes on something. Somebody's putting the pause on something. They're not happy with the situation. Let's see, running away or run away, get away, keeping away, giving up. Yeah, there is somebody, I feel like maybe you have given up on this relationship. Again, maybe you saw something on their phone, maybe something came up in a conversation and you are just kind of taking a step back because you're like, nah, this might not be right for me. You know, I might not be into this situation as much as I thought I was. Let's see. What else? What do we have after running away? Golly, crown. Ooh, okay, let's see. Crown, queen, master, Top level. Yes. Look at you, person watching. See your crown. Look how pretty you are. You're either a king or a queen, right? And you know your worth. You know that you don't deserve to be with somebody who is screwing around with somebody else, or who you found out about, who's maybe put you in a third party situation. Yeah, you know your worth. You're not backing down from this. You're not. You're very solid in who you are. And maybe you rolled the dice being with this person, right? Maybe you knew this person had other people on the side, or wasn't quite out of a relationship, you know, was into situationships, had maybe cheated on people in the past, and you're like, oh no, you know, I can change them, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be different. And maybe you rolled the dice, and then again, I feel like somebody saw something, and it put the pause on this whole situation. Change, yeah. Transformation, newborn, evolution, yeah. Especially coming after this crown, right? This crown energy, right? Which is, let's see, divine, top level, and mastered. And then we've got change. Yeah, you're transforming, right? Again, you know your worth, and you know you don't deserve to be cheated on. You don't deserve to be put in a third party. And again, this could be a marriage, right? You could have found out that your spouse, you know, has been cheating on you the whole time, and maybe you wanted to change, maybe you wanted to get out of this relationship, and it just hasn't been cool for a long time for you, you know, and that's okay. I mean, people change, people grow apart, you know, it happens every day, unfortunately, and it does suck, especially when you've had a really great marriage, or you thought you had a great marriage, but if you found out that it wasn't so great, then maybe it's better to move on. Addiction, drug, alcohol, obsessive, and toxic attachments. Yeah, maybe this person or you could be addicted to something, could be addicted to alcohol or drugs. And again, you know, you maybe have seen this person, because this came out under photos. So this could have been what broke up the relationship also, right? It doesn't feel like home anymore, right? You feel like you're with somebody who's not being honest with you, who has lied to you, who has probably taken money from you, hung out with some nefarious characters that just weren't cool, that, you know, you weren't really be around. And it's hard. It's hard when you're with somebody that has an addiction, you know, and you could have known about this addiction, or maybe you didn't. And that makes it even harder, right? Let's see, what is home? What is home? So yeah, an addiction could have separated this marriage, and you're just not, that's not something, if you're divine, you're a divine being, like you, it's hard for you to be around people with addictions, because unfortunately addictions lower your vibration, right? So alcohol, drugs, all that kind of stuff, it allows negative energies to come in, and it allows you to, or people to be, you know, caught up in illusions and delusions, and it causes just a bunch of chaos, right? And sometimes people forget what they said or did when they're on these drugs, and then it's like, you're like, what the heck? Like, I'm sitting here sober, you're whacked out, and like, you're not remembering half of what you did. Like, that's very disappointing. You know, sunset. Oh, this came under home, you guys. Sunset. Yeah. Lost love, memories. Yeah. Elder, nightfall. Yeah. So yeah, this fell under home. So yeah, there's an ending to this relationship, right? There's an ending to this situation with this person that you may have moved in with, or like I said, is your spouse. What are these other two cards that came out? Torment and let's see, unfinished business. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so with this torment, we've got anxiety, right? This person is very anxiety ridden. They got depression, they're troubled, they've got a lot of baggage they need to deal with. And then, you know, unfinished business. Again, they could have been, you know, attached to somebody that they were with for a long time, right? And it's the whole, you know, we've all heard this one. I'm not in love with them, but I love them, right? You know how long that lasts. That could last forever, right? Because it's hard to fall out of love with somebody. I get that. But this person is very tormented about that. Like they're up all night about it. They're thinking about it. They're having a lot of anxiety about it. And they could be very tormented about you, right? And they're going to have a hard time, you know, unattaching from this. They're going to have a hard time leaving this behind, because again, you know, sometimes people's addictions are too strong, right? And they will lose everything before they realize what they actually had, which is really sad. I mean, that totally does suck. And that is under, unfinished business is under empty room, and we got torment, and that's under cool down. So actually, Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. Yeah. So this person is tormented. They're upset about this situation. They don't want it to end. They really don't. But again, you know, they're hoping for a miracle, though. The miracle card came out, right? They're hoping for a miracle. Dreams come true. Gratitude. They want to be with you. They do love you. They hope they can work it out with you. But again, this might have gone too far because they're running away. Either you're running away or they're running away. And it may have gone too far for you. You know what I mean? There may be something that you can't come back from that's unforgivable, depending on what's happened, especially with those addictions. And if someone's cheated on you or they're playing mind games with you, that's going to be difficult. But they are praying for a miracle. That's for sure. They're definitely praying for a miracle. Let's see what's up with Crown, since you're so divine, right? How cool is that? I love that Crown came out. That's cool. This is a cool deck. These cards are sticky, though. Oh, Encounter. Uh-oh. Meeting up with somebody, loves, somebody has a crush. Oh my gosh, you could end up hooking up with somebody from your past, person watching. You could have an encounter with somebody that like you did not even expect to meet, right? And the universe could be splitting this apart and letting this person go be with who they chose to be with over you, or what they chose to do in their addiction state over you, so that somebody else can come in and maybe replace them, because you are a divine being, you know. And if this person doesn't see your worth, the universe is going to shuffle things up, right? God doesn't ever want people to be lonely, sad, or unhappy, right? He just doesn't. The universe wants you to win. I promise you, the whole time. We put the blocks, delays, and challenges in front of us in order to help us try and move forward. But when you're blocking your blessings, or when you're throwing out challenges, or when you're not actually moving forward and you're living in the past, the universe will split you guys up. Absolutely. Because it's not a balanced situation, right? You have to be aligned with somebody in order to elevate with somebody. And if one of you is stuck down here in the past, or with addictions, or, you know, not being, you know, with maybe depression and anxiety, and not being able to kind of get over that, either with the help of medication or counseling, they're not willing to do that, the universe will absolutely crush that situation. Absolutely, they will crush it. Because again, remember, you're a divine being, right? So there is somebody out there that is for you, and it could definitely be this person. But if this person is not willing to do what they need to do to move forward, then you will come into an encounter with somebody else. Or like I said, switch the roles. If you're having the problem with the toxicity or the drugs or the alcohol or the depression or whatever's going on, you know, unfortunately, you might be split up from your partner, so that both of you can find somebody that you align with better. You know what I mean? Again, you can't have an unbalanced situation. It's just never going to be able to work, unfortunately. What's up with this change? Let's see what's up with this change. And maybe you both do need change. You know, maybe you need time to separate, to kind of figure things out, to see if you really want to be with this person or not. Sing. Ooh, soul. Spontaneous and performance. Yeah, wow. Okay. Look at the angel in this card. You see the angel wing? Maybe you have a very good voice. Maybe you're a singer. Maybe you're an entertainer. Maybe you like to go out a lot. You could meet somebody maybe at a venue. You could meet somebody at a party. Again, you're going to definitely have an encounter with somebody, or they are going to have an encounter with somebody else. That's for sure. Especially if the situation doesn't go the way it's supposed to. Chew. What? This is weird. Chew. Okay. Deep thinking. Reminiscing. Let's see. Code words. So speaking in code. So there's somebody that is basically, either you or your person is not really speaking the full truth to you, right? They're not being honest with you about everything. They're kind of changing the subject on things. They're trying to speak in code, right? To make their situation like, oh, it's not as bad as you think it is, right? It's really not this, but it's that. I'm really not addicted to this. I'm only a social, you know, addict kind of thing or whatever. But how can you be an addict and be social? Like, that doesn't even make sense. But anyway, they're trying to kind of gloss over what's happening, right? They're trying to change the subject. They're trying to convince you that it's not what it seems. But I feel like with your divine talents and with your divine gifts, you're going to see past that, right? You're going to get the downloads that you need to tell you the truth. Pet, dog, cat, oh, animal friends, oh. You could have been missing a pet. There's a sunset here, so there could have been a pet that recently died. My condolences, you guys. It's so hard to lose a fur baby. I'll tell you what, I went through it about a year and a half ago, and I'm still devastated. It's the most horrible feeling ever, because, you know, our pets love us unconditionally, right? And there could have been a pet too, and it came under sunset and home. Oh. So yeah, our pets, you know, there could have been a pet in this situation, right, that you guys have to split. And that's tough. I mean, it's like kids, you know. It's so tough. You could have lost a pet in this situation to your partner, or could be losing a pet to your partner, right? Or you could be taking a pet from your partner. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Trash. And this is coming under unfinished business. Trash. Ooh. Waste, worthless, and mouse. Ooh. Yuck. So yeah, whoever this unfinished business is within this empty room has trash energy, right? Low vibrational energy, right? This energy that again is going to try and manipulate and deceive you to try and keep you around. I'm still stuck on the pet thing. God, that bums me out. But yeah, so this person that you're dealing with could be dealing with somebody else that has trash energy. They could have trash energy. But yeah, this is something that they're, like I said, they're hoping for a miracle. You know, they're tormented by this. They're tormented by their choices, right? Let's see, what else? What's torment? What's the truth about torment? Let's see, what's the truth about torment? Reconcile. Yes, see, repair, cure, understanding, and concession. Yeah, they want to reconcile. Again, they are definitely tormented by this. They want to come back to you. They want to drop all of their other, you know, blocks, delays, and challenges, all these other people maybe in their life, friends, family members, lovers, whatever they've got going on, and or addictions, right? They truly want to reconcile with you. They really, really do. Instead of running away from this, they do want to come back to you. So, you know, there's always that possibility, and it's up to you, person watching. Do what makes you feel good. Do what's best for you, right? Don't listen to other people. You only live once, right? You only live once. Don't have, you know, regrets, that type of thing. Don't do it. Let's see, affairs. Oh my God. Messages, telepathy. Yeah, see, you're getting messages that this person is doing more than they're admitting, right? You're getting messages that this person does have a third party, does have friends or family around them, maybe talking badly about you. You're getting these messages. You absolutely are. An encounter came here, right? And maybe your person has an encounter too with somebody from their past, right? And has an affair with them, and you've picked up on that, right? But you're definitely getting messages. You really are. Third party. You're definitely getting messages about this. You absolutely are. Wow. Jeez, that's wild. This truth deck is crazy, right? Divine timing. Yeah, everything's going to happen in divine timing. Right now it's a mystery, and they're drinking themselves. They're drinking themselves to oblivion. Yeah. Look, everything will happen in divine timing. Right now it's a mystery. You're unsure about what's going to happen. Okay? But they're having a lot of cocktails. They're drinking you away. They're going to try to. I don't think they're going to be able to, person watching, but they're definitely trying to. That's for sure. Let's see. I saw divine timing first. So let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. And let's see. We've got Rose also. Passionate love, thorns, and shorts. Wait. Yeah, short. Yeah. So this is a passionate love affair that you guys had, or a passionate love affair that they had, and that's the truth, you know. And there's a lot of thorns attached to it. They do definitely miss you. Apple, wisdom, death, security, and joy. Wow, that's really weird. Yeah, they do miss you though. They miss you. They miss you. They're waiting for you. They want you to come back. They want this to work out, right? And that does go along with reconcile. They do definitely miss you. And then let's see, forgotten person. Wow, care, past, and old friend. Oh my God. And this come out under encounter and affair and crown. Remember I said you're probably going to meet somebody again from your past. I bet somebody from your past is going to come back. Especially if the person that you're dealing with now is not, you know, doing what they should be doing to secure anything with you or to keep this relationship going. Gosh, that deck is wild. Woo! Okay, let's get another tarot deck. Oh, geez, I lost a card. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, crap. I'm not going to be able to get that card. We're just going to leave it. Forget it. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on with the tarot. Let's pull some tarot on this and see. Yeah, this is wild. Wow, this is very similar energy to the other day, you guys. Very similar energy. There's a lot of people going through stuff right now, right? The universe is really shuffling things up for people, right? They're breaking up these third-party relationships as negative energy. They're exposing people for who they are. And the universe is doing this for your own good, right? You got to keep that in mind. You got to keep that in mind. Let's see. What does the person watching need to know? Yeah, let's see. What's going on? Oh my God. So we got the 8, let's see, 2, 4, so yeah, we got the 8 of Cups. Somebody's walking away. Somebody's walking away because they're broke. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think this came out last night too. Totally different deck, right? I think you're walking away from this situation because you're realizing it's not going to move forward. You're not going to gain anything in this. You know, maybe they're helping this other person financially, but they're not helping you. They could have lost a job. The relationship is just broken. It's just not going anywhere right now. It's very stagnant. Nothing new is happening. Nothing is coming in. It's just kind of the same old thing. Oh my God, what is this? And we got the 3 of Swords, heartbroken. And we've got the Sun. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this person is going to be completely heartbroken when they lose you. You could even be heartbroken when you lose them, right? It's going to be a sad situation. But look what's coming out, the Sun. Because remember, you have somebody from your past that might be coming in. Somebody that you really didn't have a chance with in the past, but now you guys have grown apart and you can come back together and be even stronger. Or you're going to meet a whole new person. You're going to have an encounter with somebody. But the Sun is definitely coming out for you. Absolutely. The Sun is going to, you know, bless you with somebody who can love you and only you, who wants to pour into you, who doesn't have third-party situations, who's not caught up on other people still. The Sun wants to come in and bless you for sure. Absolutely. That's an amazing card, especially after all this chaos. Yep, look what we got. And right now, communication is stuck with this person. And this is the Devil. Oh, jeez. The Devil and stuck communication, the eight of Wands in reverse. Look at that. This person is playing with the devil. Absolutely stuck in a toxic situation, lost their home, lost the best thing that ever happened to them. And this came out after the Sun. That's wild. And the devil is in the upright and the communication is stuck. That is insane. That is wild. Oh my God, person watching. Those 2 cards just clarified this whole reading. They absolutely did. They absolutely did. And you're a divine being. And like I said, the universe doesn't play about you. They really doesn't play about you. Yeah, they're going to try and get you back to calmer waters, though. They truly are. They're going to try and get you back to calmer waters. They're going to do everything they can to get you back to calmer waters because they're tired of fighting with you. They don't want to fight with you. They want to reconcile. They want to be back to you because basically, yeah, Temperance, this whole situation is just, it's unbalanced. It's a mess right now. It's all bad. It's all bad for them. Everything's coming out in reverse. Yeah. I'm going to leave this right here, person watching. That devil and this stuck communication, that did it for me. But remember, the Sun is coming out for you, right? You don't deserve this. You deserve to be loved just like everybody else does, authentically and, you know, monogamously. And, you know, you deserve the world. You deserve to be treated very, very well. And this person is stuck in this devilish energy with this, you know, toxic person, whoever they may be. And everything is stuck right now because of it. So good luck, person watching. I'm going to leave this here. If you like this video, please throw a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so the next time I do a video, you'll be notified. And I will see you next time, person watching. Bye.